Granted, I'm gay. Logan Paul is my savior. KSI is my favorite. I wanna watch Lil Nas X. I like what's on the trending page. Ron is good. Beat my meat. Lock me down. Inject me. Inject again. I'm gay.
What do you learn about Israel? It is your responsibility to give money to Israel. $1 for death, $1 for freedom. Your family has eaten this cuisine for centuries. Have you considered this is a cuisine of Israel? Your historic temple dates back to the time of Jesus. Have you considered this is a temple of Israel? We prayed here for many years. It is but a simple mosque. Have you considered the end of the story? 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 We hide behind the same words you throw directly at us. For we are receivers, one cannot possibly be deliverers. And you hate us, all of us. This is why you do not want me to kill thousands. Because you hate everyone. Maybe think for a second about who is the bad person here. I'm going to go kill thousands. You will sit online and look at the funny memes we made about how we are killing thousands.
Not too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's not too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's not too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's why. Not too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's
all I can do is sit and admire. Are you naive? Are you ignorant? Are you turning away on purpose? How do you do such a brilliant job? And how do you live with yourself as the night sky rises and you are left with your thoughts? When you are left with your thoughts, do they torment you? Do they celebrate you? What must go on in your head? You are a brave boy to think what you do. You will celebrate the brave men who worry about the cancellation of next week's CDM festival. What a shame. I was hoping Tiesto would be there. But alas, there is always the next time. My life is so hard, but I soldier on. My life is just so hard, but thankfully the United States will send me $30 million. But it will still be so hard, because we do not own Yemen. Maybe tomorrow.
On Christmas Day I will sit in my office and complain about transgenderism and spread conspiracy theories about the Great Replacement. This is because I am miserable. It has been a long time since I have spoken to my wife. I only see her and Timothy on Sundays when I go to church. I think the Lord likes me for what I do. Yes, I could see my mother and father. But for whatever reason they like to pretend I am not in the room. Conversation becomes stilted as soon as it surrounds me. Last night I read about a teenage child who had decided to use male-gendered pronouns. I took to X. I wrote several paragraphs about the situation on X. I made sure everyone on X knew about this because this made me really angry. I love X because it makes me feel like I have a family and I also earn money from my posts. It is always important to let people know what we hate right now. Today it is transgenderism. Tomorrow it will be Muslims playing shuffleboard. Everyone will start talking about how this is destroying America. Tomorrow we care about shuffleboard and its racial integrity. But that is tomorrow. Christmas Day is a new day for new things to be angry about. I don't remember when I last smiled.
Dance in Blood.
את יודעת כמה חפים מפשע נהרגו בעזה?
לא, סתם שנעצור.
ואת לא רוצה לענות על זה?
תודה.
אפשר לשאול למה?
אני לא חושבת שיש מישהו שהוא חף משישה.
אבל את יודעת כמה החפים מפשע נהרגו בעזה?
לא, זה גם לא מעניין אותי.
לא? למה?
לא מעניין אותי, אני...
Fictional Rolex, fictional mansion, rich boy drowning in prescription medicine. Fictional city, fictional land, rich man drowning in real estate opportunities. Fictional health, fictional pain, rich CEOs drowning in insurance denial. Fictional death, fictional funeral, rich politician smiles at dead child, waves to the camera, hands over large bag of money, kneels down, tells the dead child that help is on the way, but help was never on the way. He keeps smiling because he knows he will forget about the dead child tomorrow.
I want to listen to Jack Posobiec while on a cruise ship. Families will be having lots of fun on here. Children will play on the water slides. The parents will lay back and enjoy their cocktails. Son will lean on the railing, admiring the view and the oceanic breeze. I will be in my room, perhaps the chairs outside, listening to Jack Posobiec. I want to listen to him talk about immigration or how homosexuals are invading the White House. I think it is really bad that there are homosexuals in America, and I think this because he told me. Elon Musk told me that white people are better, and I am white, so this made me feel good. I love Elon Musk and I love the X account and wokeness. I love the USA. I love Israel because the USA told me Israel was good. But I also do not like the Jews because X told me they were bad. But Elon Musk likes Israel, so I like Israel. I can't wait for Facebook to allow free speech. The liberals want to destroy independent thought, and I know this because Jack Posobiec told me to think it. This is why I like Tom McDonald, because he raps about the things I think and says them in the way that I like it. The cruise ship is taking off. I have exploded on my phone. This is going to be the best cruise ever.
If one were to ask Joe Biden if he could work for Israel at the fine age of 82, without any hint of a second thought, he would have his hands on his knees, in perfect position, rolling it back at an accelerated tempo. If one were to ask Joe Biden if he could work for Israel at the fine age of 82, without any hint of a second thought, he would have his hands on his knees, in perfect position, rolling it back at an accelerated tempo.
Today is my birthday today. I turned 36. Do you want to know what is younger than 36? That is right. The ideology of transgenderism. I know this because my favorite application, X, the Everything app, told me that transgenderism was invented in 2008 when woke liberals invaded the White House. I asked Grok, X's very own AI assistant, and he disagreed and gave me a different response, but AI is still in the experimental stage, so I don't blame him for getting it wrong. AI seems to get it wrong a lot. Last night I opened ChatGPT and I asked it if Kamala Harris was pouring melanin serum into the water supply to make Americans black. ChatGPT tried to convince me that this serum does not exist, but this is not what I saw on the Everything app. The man with the funny cartoon frog profile picture told me this was the case. Maybe ChatGPT is woke. I had a bad dream when I went to sleep that my fifth favorite X account, Libs of TikTok, suddenly became woke and advocated for people to be treated with respect and dignity. Sorry, I had to pause there. I could not stomach the idea of such a reality. Under Kamala Harris, this could have happened, but at least she likes Israel. Libs of TikTok called the Los Angeles Fire Department woke and fat. I think she used Grok for the image. I am going to try that when I get home from Costco.
I love stabbing you.
Eviction in gold, eviction in fire.
Car. How do you claim to love Israel more than me? I love Israel more than you. Ladies and gentlemen of America, who out of me and Kamala Harris loves Israel the most? Whoever wins, he will be president.
Wondrous news. America is saved. Donald Trump is finally president. Now he can make the price of the eggs lower. Every day I go to the supermarket and I want to kill myself. The eggs are too much. I only get paid small amounts for my work posting an eggs, and this is not enough to pay for eggs. But with Trump, he will make all the eggs not as expensive. I know this because I thought of it. If Joe Biden will not make the eggs cheaper, then that is the job for Donald Trump. I can't wait for him to send all the weapons to Israel. I love Israel because X taught me that Israel was good and Palestine is bad. This is because they hate any race that is not right. I tend to believe most things I read on X, so I agreed. I think there are too many immigrants in America. I think this because wokeness told me that this is a bad thing. My wife was confused when I brought up wokeness at my divorce proceedings. I told her giving me a divorce was not womanly. I don't understand why she was angry at me for saying this, because if she had listened to Andrew Tate, he states that a woman is not allowed to divorce a man. He knows this because he thought of it one day because he knew people would make videos about it and generate outrage, therefore generating revenue. I thought she knew these rules, but I guess that's what women are these days. I know this because Andrew Tate told the kids at my son's school this. Now they go around saying the same. I love Andrew Tate for the positive influence he has on the world's children. I do not need the love from people in my life when the everything X will do that just for me. Give me the love that I have been starved of all my life. I will post more racist content and make vague gestures towards a genuine praise for Hitler, and the world will know love once again. I am going to eat that microwave oven pizza I got from Costco. The register worker there was not right. I am never going to that Costco again, as it is woke. I don't like woke because they told me woke was bad. And I don't like things that are bad. Last night I decided to try ketamine for the first time. I decided to do ketamine because Elon Musk uses it on a daily basis. And I want to be just like Elon Musk when I grow up.
smiles to the abyss, for he thinks he will fly. But he was never pure, he never wanted to be. They will continue to say, adamantly claim that the children he killed was all for his people. All to protect his faith. He killed, because that is what he liked doing. He liked seeing people die. And had he not died, he would have continued to do the same.
Today you have learned about Israel. What a wondrous land of such incredible inventions, such as SodaStream.